I feel like this hasn't been going around as often as it probably should, and what you're looking at actually isn't my recording acting up. That's actual gameplay that you're seeing, and it's been going on like this since that update dropped, the winter update for Marvel Rivals back on the 20th of December. And I feel like every consecutive day that's been going on, or that's happened since that update dropped, I feel like the frame rate on this game has been worsening. And it's gotten to a point, and this is just a quick Luna Scarlet clip that I wanted to show you. Luna Snow clip of towards this is basically the end of the game, but this is when it really started to get pretty bad. And then I'm gonna quickly show you the next game I went through, and this time it was with Scarlet Witch, and that was a terrible game in the beginning, and it wasn't because of how I played, but it's because of how bad the frame rate got. And you're gonna see right here, just look how bad this frame rate was. I don't know how to pull up frame rate counter, and I don't know how to ping up your ping counter, so I can't really tell if this actually is frame rate issues or if this is somehow related to ping. I doubt this is anything having to do with the online, because ever since this game dropped, to be frank, the game has been one of the smoothest launches I've ever played. I've never had a random disconnect from it. I've never had a laggy game, no latency inputs, no nothing like that. The connection itself is fine. It's the frame rates that I'm having to deal with and making it really difficult to hit scan. So, which is why in this game I'm playing Scarlet Witch, but I really like her. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorite characters overall in Marvel. Beside the point, you can see just how bad it was. Now suddenly, I get a respawn here, and now look at what happened. The frame rate is suddenly smooth, it's fluid, and it's kind of like this throughout the rest of the game. This game only lasted about 5 minutes. We absolutely steamrolled these guys on this, what is this game mode called again? Like a capture, no, not a capture and hold, kind of like, well, except for right there, you see that frame rate drop a bit. Escort the payload, whatever this game mode is called. It was much smoother, it was a little bit easier to play. I was able to stick around for a little bit longer, at least, well, not a little bit longer. I was able to stick around until the game ended and we won. After that, I kind of just ended up calling it a day. So for about 5 minutes or so, when I boot up Marvel Rivals, the game is about as smooth as it can be, just like it was at launch. After that 5 minutes is up, suddenly the game just starts to give me all these issues with the frame rate. I don't know what I can do about it, because I've already verified the game files and there's nothing wrong there. I uninstalled and reinstalled the game, nothing wrong there. All of my drivers are up to date, so there's nothing wrong there, obviously, because obviously if your drivers are out of date, the game is going to let you know. It's going to give you a little error message saying like, hey, you can run this game, but you are going to experience some performance issues having an out-of-date driver. Well, I don't have that because everything is up to date, so I don't know what else to do about it. I feel like what you're seeing right now is probably going to be the smoothest the game will get until the next update drops. I don't even know when the next update is going to drop, or if it's even going to fix these issues, because I don't see very many threads going on about stuttering or any kind of frame rate or freezing. I know that no one talks about a whole lot about the latency, because there's not a whole lot of latency issues to begin with, but I'm still not seeing a whole lot of people talking about this issue in particular, which makes me think only a handful of the player base, which included myself, is getting hit with these types of issues. So I'm really hoping that they get addressed here soon, because I for one would like to start playing competitive, but I have not been able to since this update dropped, because again, it's these frame rate issues, and I don't know how to I don't know what else to do. It's definitely not on my end, so it's definitely on the developer side to try and get this stuff sorted out, and maybe then can go back to our regularly scheduled program. But until then, this is what I have to deal with. But as you can see, this is the game is finally smooth. I think it remained smooth up until the final part of this mission where we ended up winning. I guess that's it. End rant.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. This area makes me nervous. Be right there. Ooh, there's Stark Fujikawa. Oh, come here and let me help. Chaos control.
You get away with it! You get away with it! You get away with it!
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
We will clear the way,
Ice Spider. Chaos control.
The portal in the Budokan will get us to where we need to be.
Careful, Anank. Might be others.
This is your big chance!